check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. Those guns are saying, "Hi, I'm gonna blind you before I kill you."
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Generations Leader Class Jetfire. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Here it is. You got a very cool piece of artwork there of Jetfire. I really like that. That looks really, really cool. Yes, his name is Jetfire Photon Missile Launcher. Yes, he is number 21 of 30 in the Thrilling 30, so he is part of that set. Hey, look, he's not a bot. On the back of the box, of course, you have your obligatory product shots. You do have the tech specs right there, and you have your bio if you'd like to read it. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Jetfire. And one thing I will say is leader class toys ain't what they used to be. But hey, he's still a pretty cool toy, and I do quite like him. But yeah, here he is, and there's not much to him. It's a jet. He's white. He has some red details there on the wings, on the tail fins, on the nose cone section. Nice tamper-graphed Autobot symbol right there. He does have landing gears that do roll, as well as on the back. These don't flip up, these are stationary, but this one does flip up. And of course you do have the faux cockpit there, which will become the chest in robot mode. So it cheats a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. And it's the usual, you know, kind of, this is how a jet transformer works, just kind of take everything and just smush it up underneath the jet. But it still works. It works for what it is. Got some black paint apps there on those intakes. You even got some molded in guns here on the sides of the nose cone, which are picked out in silver, which is a nice touch. Do you quite like that? Now there's a little bit of posability. The wings can angle. You can start off here or end up there. So you have a little bit of play as to how you want these wings angled. As well as the tail fins. They can pretty much move and be positioned however you see fit. So there you have that, and also lots of nice molded detail up top here. Some panels here. So there is some pretty nice detail in this guy. Now for comparison, here he is with the Deluxe Armada Starscream. Yes, you can get a sense of scale here. Let's see how they stack up. Here you have the Classics Jetfire. You can see how they stack up. There you have that. And here we have Precious. Actually, it's not so much Precious. This is still pretty awesome. There he is with G1 Jetfire right here, and actually pretty much the same size. Raise the camera a little bit here. Got them standing up right there, and you still can't tell, but they're actually basically the same length. So Jetfire was leader class before leader class was cool. Okay, probably not, but that was just, I just felt like that was a clever thing to say. Okay, don't judge me. But there he is with G1 Jetfire. The difference here is there's metal in this guy, and there's not a lot of anything in this guy, honestly. But there's not even a lot of plastic in this guy, really. But hey, it's the sign of the times. We got to roll with it. But he does come with accessories. He comes with a bunch of chrome, lots of chrome. And I know this enrages people. It doesn't make me mad. I like chrome. So this doesn't make me as mad as it makes some people, but yeah. A lot of nice red chrome here. Here's the backpack section here. which a lot of nice molded details here. It's just very nicely done. You got the black thrusters here in the back, and the black here on the intakes, and the white centerpiece with some black, and red chrome! Shiny, shiny chrome! Woo! And you'll see here there are 2 clips right here. You just take those 2 tabs, and you just click it right in. Click, and there you go. You got that backpack section on. And then you have these 2 guns right here, again, all decked out in red chrome. And again, lots of nice molded details. Nice sculpt. And these 2, as you can see, they both have this gap right here. These are meant to go right over these wheels. So you just plug in right to those ports right there. And you just push them in. And they leave enough room for that wheel to stick out the bottom. So there you have that. And there you go. And then you have these 2 guns, chrome! But again, nice mold. I really do like them. So you have that. And luckily the pegs that are used for connecting aren't chromed out. They actually left those bare, which is nice. Now these you can do one of 2 ways. You can plug them in to these ports right here underneath if you want to. You can totally do it that way. Or what I like to do is I like to use these ports right here underneath the wings, and I like to have them plugged in there. So there you have that. And here you have the main weapon, the big gun right here. Again, nice sculpt. I really do like it, and decked out in chrome. You got a big black missile right there, which fires pretty well. Fires with a good amount of force. Just pew! So there you have that. Now the only place to store this gun is right here. There's a port right there. Just plug it in and whoops, and fire the missile by accident. That's probably going to happen a lot. And there you go. And yeah, it sticks out ridiculously far, and yeah, why not? There are ports on either side here. Fold these wings down. There are ports here on either side of that backpack section here. You can kind of sort of plug it in. And again, fire off the missile by accident. You can plug it into the side. I mean, it works, but then it leaves you kind of asymmetrical. Oh! I shot myself in the forearm. I shot myself in the forearm. Stay. But basically, that's him totally armored up with all of his weapons. And it does look pretty cool. I mean, besides that right there, that can go. But without that giant gun jutting out from underneath the nose cone section, this is pretty cool. I like it. It's just shiny red murder justice from the skies, if you ask me. I think that's pretty freaking cool. I like it. I like that very much, I will say. So, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's just flip this down. I'm going to remove these. You don't have to. You actually don't have to remove anything for transformation. But I'm going to take these off for now, just because I need these to show something off later. So I'll remove these. So, first thing you want to do is flip those tail fins down. You want to take this whole section right here, and you're going to untab everything right here. You see the legs actually tab in right up here, and this section actually tabs in right down there, so that locks all that into place. And this is on a double hinge right here, so you're just going to take it and bring it up and forward like that. Once you have that done, you're going to untab this nose cone section here, bring that up, and bring that back like that. Now you're going to come in here, you're going to flip up these panels. It's kind of hard to do, but it's good that I have a nail. It's good I have nails right now because I can get in there. Flip up those panels. And now you're going to take this whole assembly right here. This part's kind of a pain in the butt to do. I don't know why, but it likes to fight me. Come on. Yeah, this part for some reason likes to fight me. There we go. Take this little section here and just flip that out and close these up again. Like that. You're going to take the legs, you're going to swing them down like that. Let me raise things up a bit so I have some room to operate. There we go. You got to take the arms, you got to bring them out to the side, then bring this whole assembly down like that. Second verse, same as the first. Bring that up, and then bring that down. You want to bring the wings up like that. Now you're going to take this whole chest section here, bring that up like that. You're going to bring the shoulder section up right here on this hinge, and you'll see there is a tab right there that'll tab into that slot right there. Can you see where my nail's pointing? It's right there. Right. Let's go tabbing right there. Right there. Right there. Let's take it. It's going to tab in there as well as tab in to the side right there. It's going to tab in 2 places. Just like that. Oops. That one came undone. There we go. So it's all tabbed in. And then you just rotate the arms so the elbow's facing the right way. Second vest, same as the first. Bring it up and tab it right there, right there. So tab right there. So tab it. Whoops. Tab it. Tab it. Tab. There we go. Tab that in right there, and then click that shoulder into the side of the body, just like that. Bring the arm down, orient it properly. Take this crotch section here, just bring that in so everything lines up. Why isn't it lining up? Hey you. Hey, there we go. So just bring that together, rotate the legs, like that. Straighten the legs out. Come back here, bring the feet down, and then bring them forward, like that. Second verse, same as the first. Just bring the foot down, and then shift it forward, and the joint's a lot tighter on this side. There we go, with the greatest of ease. So bring it forward like that. And then, ooh, he's taller than I thought he was. Let me raise things up just a bit so I can get them in frame. Excuse all the shakiness right now, but I need to readjust the tripod. There we go. There we go. Now we got a better shot. And the final thing you do is just rotate the head. And there you go. Let's make sure everything is set. I believe everything is set. And there we go. There we have Jetfire in his robot mode. And he looks cool. Very cool robot mode, very cool design. I really, really do like it. Very nicely done. Now, the instructions do tell you to take this backpack. You bring this down, this does rotate. It is on its own hinge. You can take this, rotate it upward. Like that. That's actually the official transformation. So then he has these big pylons on his shoulders, and that looks cool. Honestly, I don't mind that. I don't have a problem with that, but if you don't like the way that looks, guess what? You can just leave that rotated down, and there you go. You don't really have to worry about it. So that's a crisis averted right there. Another crisis that people have been complaining about is the fact that the inside of his forearms aren't hollow. The outside of his forearms are hollow. And yeah, that's weird. Don't know why this decision was made. It is definitely a weird thing, and I could see this really, putting people off and making people mad. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand that this is a problem. But guess what? You take these guns right here. Boop. Look, now you don't even notice. See? Not even there. Not even there anymore. Not even an issue. It's only an issue if you actually don't want to display him with all the guns on him. If you don't want any of these guns on him, then yeah, it's going to be an issue because then you're just going to be seeing hollow outer forms. But I'm going to display him with these guns on his arms, so guess what? Look! It disappeared. The hollowness disappeared. Crisis averted. So there you go. You can hold all of his weapons. All of his chromy red weapons of murder justice. And there he is, fully armed, looking really, really cool. Now another feature he does have is, you notice, first we'll get in close on the head sculpt here. Let's just get a nice look at the figure overall here. Nice head sculpt here. It's definitely the kind of Robotech head sculpt going on here, but very nicely done. Nice transparent blue visor, got nice silver here. It is a very nice sculpt, very nicely done. And all around, like I said, it's a very nice... Oh, this arm wants to come undone on me. You stay tabbed in. You stay. You stay because it's normal. You stay. There we go. Oh, I didn't have things tabbed in all the way, apparently. There we go. All right. But yeah, overall, though, it's a very nice design. I love the molded details behind the transclearing windshield there, as well as the Autobot symbol. It's also, you know, picked out with silver around the rim there. It's very nicely done. I really think that's a cool touch. And overall, it's a really nice design. I really do like it. I really dig the way this looks. You know, nicely done. You know, the cockpit just stores nice and neat back there. You know, a pretty nicely compressed backpack. He doesn't have a whole lot of backpack, even with this on. I mean, granted, if you don't like this at all, you can just pop it off, and voila. He has even less backpack. So, again, you have options. You do have display options with this guy. So, there you have that. But, now the one other feature I want to show off is, you can see here, he definitely has the kind of Robotech head sculpt going on, but if you don't like this, guess what? All you have to do is just pop this off, and boom! He has a regular head sculpt under there, a more Jetfire head sculpt. It's just really nice. It's a very nice head sculpt. Looks really cool. Nicely picked out in silver paint. Nice light piping there. The eyes glow really well on this figure. And it's a very nice head sculpt. Now, this helmet piece, it basically just clips right here. You can see these two little clips right here on the side. They just clip over. You just slide it over his face, push it on, and it clips on. Nice and secure. It's not going to fall off or anything. But me personally, honestly, I like this sculpt a lot better than this one. For some reason, that vibes with me a lot more. But still looks really, really cool. Now, if you do decide to leave this off of the figure, the way the instructions tell you to store it is to actually put it on the gun. Just take it and slide it on like that. So now his gun has a face. Apparently gun faces are popular now because of Age of Extinction. We have another gun face right there. There you go. So that's your way of storing it, apparently. Why not? Dare I say why not? So there you go. I'll just leave this off to the side for now. But he's still pretty cool. Articulation-wise, his head can swivel. His head, the neck swivels in a weird way. I don't know if you can see it, but the head swivels in a weird way. It seems like the post isn't in the center of the neck. It seems like the post is more towards the front of the neck. So when you rotate, it seems like the whole back of his neck just moves around, which is kind of weird. And actually, you can see right there. I don't know if you can. My camera's picking it up. But you can see, yeah, the post is actually up front. It's not in the middle of the neck. It's up front, which is it just makes the neck rotate at a weird angle. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me mad or anything. But it's just weird how that works. I was when I first started turning his head, I'm like, that just looks odd for some reason. And then I figured out why. But yeah, it does that, and he can look. He can look down slightly, but he can look pretty much all the way up, and I guess that'd be good if you want to put him in some kind of flight poses. So you look all the way up. The arms, nice, ratcheted shoulder. Can do a full 360. Obviously, the wings will get in the way. You can go in and out. You got your bicep swivel. You got nice, ratcheted elbows. No wrist swivel. Nothing at the wrist. Worst toy ever. Nothing at the waist. Worst toy ever. Legs can go forward, they can go back. Again, nice ratcheting joints, in and out. Again, nice ratcheting joints. You do have a swivel, you do have ratcheted knees with a good range of movement there. And feet can pivot up and down. And the feet are already molded at an angle, So basically, he has no choice but to stand with his legs a bit splayed out. Why does his arm keep wanting to pop? Loose! War! Ah, why? Get in there. There we go. Jeez, man. Work with me, buddy. Work with me. So, there you go. For some reason, that wasn't giving me that much problem before. Just for some reason now. But yeah, he's a neat figure, all things considered. I mean, he's kind of on the light side. Like I said before, there's not a lot of plastic in him. He feels kind of light. And like I said, you know, I do miss the days where leader class toys had the lights and sounds and stuff, and he has none of that. And like I said, he feels kind of light, not cheap, but it just feels like there's not a lot of plastic in him. But he still looks really, really cool. Now, one other feature that he does have that I showed in the instructions is you can pop off all of his guns here. Pop that off. Pop off his leg guns here. Pop that one off. Come on. Come on. Come on. These are just going to have to wiggle off. There we go. And you can do a pretty cool little combination with these. So you want to take one of the leg guns, one of the arm guns, and plug them together. So you're posting a port. Plug that together. Take that. Plug that together. And then there are ports on either side here of the main gun. And you plug this into one side. You plug that into the other side. And there you have a big mega chromed gun of murder, death, justice, which is actually pretty cool. I have to admit, and I shot the missile by accident. As always. There you go. It's got a big murder, death, gun of justice. Full of chromy red murder, death, justice. So you have that. And that's pretty cool, honestly. I really do like that. That's a neat little feature. You can, take all those guns and combine them. So, I dig that. I dig that very much. Let me just plug everything back onto him. Whoop. Get him back into his default mode. There we go. And where's it? There we go. And there we go. Hey! Keep hitting that button every time. Every time. There we go. Now for comparison. Here he is with Armada Starscream. And obviously, deluxe leader class is going to be a big size difference, but just so you get a sense of scale. Here he is with the Classics Jetfire. You can see how they look together. So, there you have that. The updated version with the updated version. The update of the update. And here he is with G1 Jetfire. I feel bad saying precious about this because this is still just looks like a murder machine. All these years later, this thing still looks like it could kill so many things so quickly. So I feel weird saying precious about it. But there he is with G1 Jetfire, who's actually taller. He's actually shorter than his G1 self, which is usually not the case. And just because I'm sure some people will ask, how does he scale with Masterpiece stuff? Okay, well, here's some Masterpiece stuff. There he is with MP10. We have that. A little bit shorter. Shorter at the head. Yeah, pretty much at prime shoulders there. And, whoop, he fell over. Here he is with Wheeljack. And Prowl and Sideswipe are pretty much the same height, so. There you have him with Jackie. So. There you have that. Now, as far as this figure goes, he's cool. I mean, he looks good. I love the design. He looks amazing, and I love, the different display options that you have with him. You can have him armored, not armored. You can have him with the giant shoulder pylons, or not have him with the pylons. You can have him with the mask, or without the mask. It's cool that you have a lot of display options with this guy. But he is a sign of the times. He doesn't weigh a lot. He does have a lot of hollowness to him. I mean, there's hollow, the hollow. Now, granted, you can cover that up, but, it's there. No lights, no sounds. But it's still a very cool-looking figure. I do still like it for what it is because I love the design. He's going to look great on the shelf. And like I said, the chrome, I'm sure, is going to put a lot of people off to it. But I personally don't mind it. I like chrome, so that doesn't bother me. He is a decent figure. I personally like him. I would personally recommend him. But he does have his issues, and like I said, he is definitely a sign of the times. But all in all, though, if this is something that appeals to you, pick it up. If not, then hey, you save some money. But, he is still a pretty cool figure, all things considered. So, I think that's pretty much it. So don't forget to check out EmGames, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Generations Leader Class Jetfire. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud. Bomb in your face! Jetfire! Jetfire! Yes, sir. No! Gosh, as big as you are, you're hard to find. What can I do for you, sir? Well, we're going into battle, and I just wanted to let you know that, if at some point you are killed, I am going to take your body apart and wear it as armor. I'm sorry, what? Yes, I'm going to wear your lifeless body as armor. No, you're not. But that's the way it goes. No. But it'd be cool. That's not going to happen, sir. Oh, come on, please. No. Oh, come on, please. No, sir. I'm sorry. I can't do that for you. That's just sick, really. That's just sick. That's sick and twisted. You are a twisted individual. You're twisted. Oh, come on! What's the big deal? Let me wear you!